Electric vans and last-mile delivery vehicles have become a hot issue over the last couple of years, and that trend has only grown after the U.S. government's plan to electrify its entire vehicle fleet. The decision to purchase the vehicles from an American manufacturer was a significant part of that announcement, and we've seen GM, Rivian, and Ford all come up with electric van alternatives. What about Tesla? Though, after all, Tesla is the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer, and it's based in the United States. It seems as if it was meant to be. In today's video, we are going to take a look at Tesla's ongoing minivan programs and share some insider news on the design features. So stay tuned till the end. Let's begin. Tesla is on a roll right now. It is building 2 new gigafactories, outperformed expectations, with a healthy profit in 2021, and demand for its vehicles is stronger than ever. Elon Musk predicts that by 2022, the Tesla Model Y will be the best-selling vehicle on the planet. The Tesla Roadster, Tesla Semi, Tesla Cybertruck, and now the revised Model S and Model X, as well as the Plaid powertrain and a possible tiny car, are all on the way. Tesla will have an almost complete passenger vehicle lineup once the Cybertruck and second-generation Roadster go into production. But one piece is still missing: a van. We said almost complete. Apart from consumer cars, there are 2 other types of electric vehicles that are required: heavy-duty trucks and high-density urban transportation. Both are still in the development stage at Tesla. Tesla did eventually announce the Tesla Semi, a heavy-duty truck, an electric truck that will significantly reduce the cost of cargo transportation while also improving safety and making it a lot of fun to drive. But what about the high passenger density urban transportation vehicle, or in simpler words, an EV van? Musk stated in 2018 that it would be fascinating for Tesla to collaborate with Mercedes-Benz on an electric version of their iconic and flexible Sprinter van, but the deal never materialized. In 2019, Musk mentioned developing an electric minibus based on the Model X, but that never materialized either. Then there were rumors that Tesla will build a van-like passenger car for Musk's Boring Company, but the tunnel-building business has instead relied on existing Tesla vehicles. So what's the stumbling block here? Batteries. Musk has made it very clear that an electric van is a part of his plans, but all it depends on battery cell supply. He told media in a conference, "I think Tesla is definitely going to make an electric van at some point. So the thing to bear in mind is that there is fundamentally a constraint on battery cell output. If one is not involved in manufacturing, it's really hard to appreciate just how hard this scale of production is. It's the hardest thing in the world. Prototypes are easy. Scaling production is very hard." During the same conference, he also stated that the Tesla Semi program is experiencing a similar shortage of battery cells, which led to the release date moving from 2020 to 2022. So what is Tesla doing about it? While increasing their own battery cell production will help, Musk has stated that Tesla will continue to buy all of the battery cells they can from other manufacturers. Tesla also plans to attain 10 gigawatt-hour of production capacity at its 4,680 cell pilot plant in Fremont this year and deploy 100 gigawatt-hour of manufacturing capacity in Berlin and Texas by the end of next year. However, the battery crisis does not mean that Tesla is not already working on designs for not 1, but 2 vans, to be precise. The first is a minivan. According to industry insiders, Tesla's minivan is expected to appear in late 2026, and it will be constructed alongside the Cybertruck at the Austin, Texas factory. Although we cannot confirm this directly from Tesla, as the famously secretive business does not have a public relations office, the source of this story is usually fairly accurate when it comes to future vehicle forecasts. According to exclusive Z Graphics, the awesomely named 2026 Tesla Cybervan could take influence directly from the Tesla Cybertruck. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because Musk will almost certainly want to avoid a minivan with a traditional appearance. One of the main objectives is to optimize cabin and cargo space, which should be made possible with the floor-mounted battery pack and extended wheelbase. Of course, minivans must feature sliding doors and the third row of seats. The Falcon doors on the Model X seem amazing, but they might not be suitable here. A flat roof will be an added plus because it will let owners install multiple cargo containers for family road vacations. Instead of a tailgate, there are also plans to introduce a barn door. Even with extreme styling, an AWD Tesla minivan with about 400 miles of range, sufficient power, and a sensible interior layout may forever revolutionize the minivan segment. Tesla's second van program is the Robo-Van, and among other things, it's designed to transport persons with disabilities. According to industry insiders, Elon Musk reportedly mentioned the Robo-Van during the company's all-hands meeting. Apart from the Robo-Van's ability to carry large groups of people, Musk is said to have stated that the forthcoming vehicle will be built to meet the demands of passengers with disabilities. This means that the Tesla Robo-Van will be designed for simple entry and exit, making it ideal for passengers who have trouble getting into traditional automobiles. Active air suspension, similar to that employed in the Cybertruck, would be especially useful for disabled passengers since it would make it easier to load and unload objects like wheelchairs from the Tesla Robo-Van. Elon Musk's other business, Neuralink, is developing a solution that will allow a paralyzed person to control a smartphone with their mind. Similar technology could be used on the Robo-Van. People with disabilities benefit from assistive technology because it allows them to be more productive and autonomous. When it comes to vehicles for people with disabilities, there have been very few developments. Ford introduced an electric van, although it only has a 25 mph top speed and a short range. Amazon's electric delivery vans will also help the corporation minimize its carbon footprint. But automakers have yet to develop efficient electric vans for persons with special needs. The Robo-Van can be a revolutionary vehicle for people with disabilities, the elderly, those with a progressive functional decline, and those with a mental handicap, such as dementia, can all benefit from the Tesla Robo-Van. Given that a regular full-size van can transport up to 12 people, Tesla's future vehicle may have applications outside the company's typical client base. Elon Musk's tunneling startup, The Boring Company, for example, has started building loop systems in places like Las Vegas, and so far, the transport tunnels have only been able to carry about 4 passengers at a time, thanks to vehicles like the Model Y and Model 3, which are only capable of carrying about 4 passengers at a time. The Boring Company would benefit greatly from a Robo-Van capable of transporting a larger number of passengers, as the vehicle would dramatically boost the loop's capacity. A Robo-Van for the tunneling business isn't the strangest idea either, as the Boring Company shared concept images of their proposed people carrier back in 2017. The concept images show a vehicle that looks like a van, but with plenty of headroom and cargo space. Additionally, Elon Musk's Boring business, which is working on underground loop systems, can use the Tesla vehicle. Other than the driver, the Boring Company's Tesla fleet can currently carry 3 people. When the Robo-Van is released, it will be able to carry more people through its LVCC loops. Tesla's completely self-driving system will be included in the Boring Company's plans. So, a Robo-Van appears to be a good fit for the Boring Company's requirements. Also, it is well known that the van, unlike cars with a smaller roof surface area, can simply adapt to solar panels. It would provide the vehicle with more range and the capacity to run on its own without needing to be recharged. Elon Musk has addressed the possibility of a van on several occasions. He had stated in February that Tesla cars do not have adequate roof surface space to accommodate solar panels. He believes it will be viable only with vehicles large enough to accommodate enough solar panels. We can't yet give an exact schedule for these vans, but when they do come out, they will be just as groundbreaking and revolutionary as Tesla's other models. This brings today's video to an end. We hope you liked it. If so, do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content from the tech world, and press that bell icon to receive the latest updates from our channel. We will see you in our next video. Ciao.